Okay, so for the first setup on A, you're going to want to start by placing the standard hull strip here. For your camera, you're going to want to come to the top of the stairs and place your camera on the top left of the generator here. This camera just gives really solid vision on both sight and double doors walkout. For your first cage, come over to the dot here and place it right on top. And for your second, place it in between the two pyramids like so. For tripwires on site, this is the main one I throw right here. But if you want to use both your tripwires on site or simply mix it up, here are some other ones I like to throw out. Okay, so for this setup, you're going to want to start on the right side pyramid in your cam. I much prefer playing on the right side compared to the left as Cypher. And the main reason is that you just simply get util dumped a lot less. You never get Viper mollied over here, you never get Sova shocked, you don't have to worry about the recon dart that people throw back sight. It's overall just a lot safer. Okay, so playing with this setup, you have a trip to kill anyone that pushes you from main, and you have a cage to protect yourself. If Viper wall is down, this cage can also act as a head glitch for default plant spot. Your second cage is also relatively flexible. It can stop people from wrapping you in between the pyramids. You can use it to isolate 1v1s, and during the enemy execute or during retake, you can pop this cage in order to cross site safely. For the second setup, same hull strip as before, but this time for your camera, you're going to want to come bridge and place it on top of this lifeguard stand like so. For your first cage, you're going to want to come into the corner by bricks of the spawn barrier and line your middle UI line up with this piece of stone on the wall like so. And do a normal throw. And for your second trip plus cage, just place them over here like so. So when the round starts, you're going to want to play in this position with your crosshair like so that you can break the Sova dart when they throw it and enter your cam. Now when enemies walk out, you can exit cam, pop your one-way, and get a free kill. After using your one-way, you have your second cage that can allow you to protect yourself and cross safely, and your trip to stop people from pushing you. For a retake setup on A, you're going to want to place your trips here, and here. And for a retake one-way, you're going to want to place yourself in the corner by the spawn barrier here, and line your UI line up with bricks like so. And from this spot, as soon as the spawn barrier drops, you're just going to do a normal throw. As soon as you place your one-way, throw your camera in the corner here, and run all the way back to stairs. When playing from stairs, you can spam across this line to try to get a free kill as people cross in the site. And you have both your tripwires to punish people who overpush. When it's time to retake, your second cage can be thrown in between pyramid to allow your teaming to cross safely. And during this time, you also have your cam that you can pop to get info on people playing both pyramids and bricks. And once you've scaled up site, if there are any players playing bricks, you can pop your one-way, like so, to get a free kill. For a hull's one-way setup, come over here before the round starts, and place your camera like so. This camera is a one-way camera, seeing people in the elevated area before they see you. For tripwires, you can do whatever you want. Normally, I like to place one double doors and a random kill trip on site to help my team though. For the actual one way of the setup, jump up here, and then place yourself on the corner of stairs like so. Next, you're going to want to place your crosshair where these two pipes meet on the left side. And then move your crosshair upwards until it hits the roof like so. And then as soon as the round starts, just do a normal throw. After throwing your one way, you're going to want to open the door here and place yourself in the left corner inside your camera. And then as soon as your camera sees their legs, you can pop your one way, swing, and get a free kill. For the first setup on B, jump up and place your camera like so. This is a pretty standard camera, it's probably going to be the one you use the most, just because it gives good info on both the choke and tunnel. For your trip, place one along here, paired with a cage. And then for your second cage and trip, you're going to want to place a cage here, paired with a trip going across default like so. Playing the setup's really simple. You just pop cages off of cam timing and take fights. For your trip across default, it can pretty easily be wall banged to the wall here. And the cage across default also allows you to reposition or put yourself in some weird spots to get some timings. For a pillar setup on B, same camera as before, this one's just really solid on this site. And then for trips and cages, on the right, you're going to want to put a trip and cage combo like so. And then on the left, you're going to want to place a trip going across this brick stack all the way across site. This trip's really good. And pair this with a cage like so. This setup plays really similar to the one from before. You just pop your cages off of cam timing and try to take fights. Generally, I like to path left when taking fights so that when the cages drop, I can fight the guy in the corner here. Be careful of players coming from tunnel though with this setup. For a one-way setup on B, you're going to want to crouch jump up here and place your camera on top of the water tank like so. This camera gives good vision on both tunnel walkout and the walkout from B main. And this camera also has the added benefit of being unbreakable from tunnel. If you can't make the jump up top though, there is another camera that is also really strong. Jump on top of this wall, and then place your cam on top of the wire hanging off of the water tank like so. This camera has the same vision and is still really unexpected, but it can be shot from tunnel. For the actual one-way this setup, come into the corner by ladder, and then place the cooldown for your cage by the cloud like so, and throw. And to pair with this cage, throw a tripwire across like so. And for your second tripping cage, place the same ones across pillar from before. When playing this setup, the tripwire on the left can be wallbanged through the wall here, and your camera spots the cross ladder, giving you the correct timing to pop your one-way and swing for a free kill. For retake setup by half wall, same camera as before, just really solid. And then for tripwires, there's a variety of ones you can use just because you're playing for kills and nothing else. Here's the different ones I like to use. And finally, for a one-way cage for tunnel, just place your crosshair on the corner of this brick and throw. Playing this setup's really simple. You just play in your camera. If you spot someone tunnel with it, you can pop your one-way and get a kill. Other than that, you're just playing behind Viper Wall and spamming off your trips to get free kills. If the Viper Wall goes down, you can throw a cage in front of you to spam off of instead. And if you don't have to use your second cage, you can save it for retake. In the retake, line yourself up at the corner of this wall here, aim at this part of the pipe and do a simple jump throw. This cage covers back pillar, allowing you and your team to safely cross into backside. While I wouldn't exactly call these setups, Cypher's camera can be used really effectively for taking mid control. One of the plays you can do is as soon as the round starts, placing your camera here, and then pushing all the way down to mid into this position here. With this setup, you have all the info on both bottom, mid, and elbow, and you can swing off your camera from an extremely unexpected position. This camera works really similarly. It gives you both info on bottom, mid, and elbow, but this time the info for elbow is much deeper and can be used to fight elbow more effectively. For offense, here's some really effective post-plant one-ways. Come into the corner here, and then place your crosshair on the top of this brick stack right here, and just do a normal throw. To pair with this, you can put a trip inside of elbow, like so. And now, as soon as your elbow trip is broken, you can pop your one-way and swing for a free kill. For post-plant one-way for the actual bomb, come into the corner here, and then you're going to want to line your middle UI line up with the door frame and this white line along the wall. And again, just a normal throw. With this one-way, when playing for window, the enemy team on the upper part where bomb is normally planted cannot see you at all. For a cage lineup for nest, hug the wall behind you, and then back up until you can only see half of the boxes in nest. Line your crosshair for that, and then do a running jump throw. The cage lands so that if you hug the left wall, any player in nest cannot see you, allowing you to lurk up into B. And for a post-plant one-way on A, line yourself up at the center of this pyramid, and it's a little hard to see, but at the top of the pyramid, there's a line that is slightly darker than the rest of it. Place your crosshair on the bottom of that line and throw. And now if you plant to default, the player on bomb cannot see a thing, even if they crouch. Well, you can see almost the entire bottom half of them. And that's it for Breeze, guys. If you guys want to see me use these setups live, follow me on Twitch, link down in the description. And if you enjoyed the video, please like, sub, comment, and let me know what you guys want to see next. Peace.
Here.
He pushes this.
What the fuck? Okay.
You're so.
Let me get the ace.